Yeah, this is really just a test to see if I can actually pull this off with an iPhone, which I highly doubt. It's a bit sketchy. Been working on the Eden Clan Barmaka guys. So far just really just based them and undercoated them. Started working on the actual bases on some of them. The metal they use is really soft though, so you bump them like that club thing that he's got. I had to actually green stuff it on to try and strengthen it a bit. It kept bending just for the slightest touch, which is really annoying. It only seems to be on these guys though. But they're really cool models. If I can get it to focus a little bit. Probably really not the best background to do this on. But the masks come separate, so you basically have to decide whether you want to assemble them with or without their big crazy African masks. Apart from this guy, but he was a bitch to put together. All the piping on him is double joins. The staff is separate, the head's separate. Yeah, had a fun time trying to put him together with my sausage fingers. But yeah, he looks awesome. And this one I've actually almost finished painting. I'll probably go over him a bit, do a few more highlights and try and put a bit more detail on the cloak. But they're actually huge, like to give you an idea of the scale of them. Here's one of the Eden Convoy minis. If I stick it right next, if I stick them right next to them. So yeah, they're basically big mutant African guys. And then to give you an idea of how they size up to Melissa's faction, which is the big bloody Asian samurai robots. She hasn't actually even started hers, but this is probably the biggest guy of mine compared to the biggest guy of hers. So the scale is crazy all over the place. But these guys are particularly cool as well. Basically the whole faction's kind of, yeah, basically sort of Asian inspired sort of robots. There's the starter box that they come in. I actually picked up all of the starters. No deal. And there's the Jokers. They're kind of crazy post-apocalyptic clowns. Haven't even really opened them. And the Matriarchy, which is basically a female-led warband with apparently they're sort of themed around the 4 Riders of the Apocalypse or something. Or so I heard. I haven't really looked into it, but yeah, all the men are in kind of gimp suits and shit. So yeah. And then I got Convoy, which interestingly enough didn't even actually come in a box. It was all just a foam padded bag, which was a bit dodge. But the cool thing is one of their guys has a boomerang, so he will actually double as a scut in my Dark Age army, which is awesome because I've only got 3 poses. And the bases are the awesome Micro Art Studio, I don't know what they're called, machine bases or something. And I mixed them in with some of the ones on these guys are actually the Taban junk bases. So I just mix the two and then sort of try and paint them up the same rust so they match. Yeah, but they're pretty awesome. The box sets are actually quite cool. They come with you get all the like counters, you get mission cards and tactics, and all that sort of crap. You get of course you get the actual unit cards. There's a really out of it looking game system. Haven't actually had a game of it yet. Want to play with fully painted models our first time, so that shouldn't be too far away. And also, unlike Dark Age, huzzah, you actually get a full printed game rules book.